Hey everyone, Senrai here. Today I'm going to be watching the 9th episode of Smile Precure. So last episode was absolutely hilarious because of Miyuki Candy shenanigans, and yeah, just Candy Precure battling, fighting the good fight with those hair thingies. So yeah, it was quite the episode. But yeah, for this episode, let's just jump on in. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please click the like button and support me on Patreon for early access to these videos, as well as the picture-in-picture version access. And yeah, let's just jump on in, check things out, see what this episode has to offer. 3, 2, 1, play. Space, the final frontier. Oh, is this like a Sentai or like hero show sort of thing? Is he? Oh, I thought it was a Bahami was on. I probably shouldn't say that word because it could trigger the YouTube algorithm, but it's the clock. Yeah, now you're speaking your language. And are we going to get a Yayoi focus episode? Because I will definitely take that. I want to see what my Pikachu does during the day. Really? Oh, mother. That's one way to start your day. Which is obviously a lie. I can't believe you believe that. Right after the conversation about April Fools. You're so silly, mother. God, this is such a cute, wholesome interaction. Tanoshi Uso. So yeah, she's gonna have fun lying all day. That's what we're doing. I love the whole cast of characters, but I think Yayoi is one of my favorites, so I would gladly take more of her. I would let her thunder shock me any day. I do wonder what more, what other lies she will do. Maybe she'll say, I'm gonna quit being a precure. But maybe she wouldn't go that far as for a lie, but it would definitely get a rise out of everyone, especially Miyuki. It's like, I just recruited you, you can't quit. Smile, 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 Precure. Oh, that's supposed to be an Oni, I think. Drawn by an Oni. Okay. Of course, an Oni would want it to end that way. Since April Fool's Day, why don't you try to give the world a good end? The lie becomes the truth. You're confusing the poor man. He's a simple one. Lies are supposed to be fun, like Yayoi. You need to learn it from her. That's not too far off what I said. Although I think they're talking about transferring to a different school, but still, similar idea. Freaking candy. What That's so cute. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna say? I love you. Okay. So we're just going straight with this one, the titular lie. I mean, I feel like this probably is too much for a fun April Fool's Day lie. I mean, she's already gone. She was already gone. It's probably gonna, that lie's probably gonna fester for a while before you can finally undo it, and it's gonna spread like wildfire. But I really did love the internal Yayoi. You know, she was so adorable. Doshio. I take it back. This is a fun lie. Yeah, the sooner the better, but it's probably going to be like all episode that we... Yeah, they're not going to give you the chance. Yep, the lie is spreading. Let the girls speak. But now it's already becoming something serious. So it's going to become harder and harder to tell the truth. Otome Gokoro. She really does, though. Oh no, is Sensei about to find out too? Because once the teacher knows, it really does become something big. Like, it's probably going to escalate to the full, like a full-on farewell party. It's probably what it's going to escalate into. And then that's where she's finally going to be able to tell the truth. And feel so bad. It's probably going to escalate like that. Yeah, they're gonna misinterpret that. She's not upset about leaving. She's upset because a lie keeps spreading and it's becoming a problem. And it's spread. It's doubled its spread since she's last tried to deal with it. We obviously are gonna keep telling more and more people. Do you not know how gossip in middle school girls work? You really do. But it's getting harder and harder. That is an interpretation, but... You know, I was kind of hoping we would get multiple lies before we got to this big titular lie, but... Because now it's just the one, you know... And Yayoi's not having fun anymore. She stopped having fun like half an episode ago. Get out of my cat real quick. Yeah. I think we're learning about the danger of fun little lies right now. I mean, you have to tell them at some point, because otherwise they're going to wonder why you never leave. I was just checking my makeup. You know, I know the truth, and even I'm starting to feel a little bit sad about her leaving. You can say Wakaru all you want, but you don't understand at all. So more or less my prediction was somewhat correct, you know, because... oh my god, we have a group Precure hug with a little bit of candy on top. Okay, now it's definitely, like, super duper hard to tell the truth. This is the problem. You let it fester more and more, it just... the farewell party. They're gonna do it. You know they're gonna do it. Tell them to manga. I'm not really leaving. It was an April Fool's joke. I'm so sorry. That'll get the point across. Oh, well, unless we lose it. I just want to hug this girl. If I could, I would tell them for you. I love the voice to just kind of crack in like the panic. And here's the farewell party. Sakura. And yeah, everyone's here. Sayonara. Yeah. One time it's good for Noni to show up to interrupt things. It's not for you. You wouldn't get it. It's an inside joke. Bum, bum. Well, this is why Yayoi was front and center in the ED last episode, because she was gonna be the focus of this episode. Is that how it works? It's hard. It's getting hard to watch. We're gonna give presents. Even though I knew it was gonna escalate to this at some point, it's still just... It's hard to watch. Oh no. Oh no. At this point, I would feel obligated to move away. I would just talk to my parents, just, we need to leave. We need to leave. I don't care where we go. We need to leave somewhere. You don't want to kind of yell at you in her accent. I feel like they wouldn't go that far. I might be a little bit annoyed that you didn't say something sooner, but... again, they're misinterpreting. It was such a happy, fun episode last time. What happened? I mean, it's really not your fault. It's pretty much entirely her fault. I mean, a little bit Miyuki's fault for running away before she had a chance to explain, but that's like 5%. Not a lot. Not 95% per Yayoi's fault. And I guess 5% of the fault of people that kept interrupting her when she kept trying to explain. So let's say 90% Yayoi's fault. And we were already in a bad mood. You're really not helping. But clock is at number 9. Just in time. Well, you're not gonna fight this time, Candy? I wonder if they're gonna end up finding the paper. Maybe. You know, the manga confession panel. Let's go. You gotta look our Precure best for an epic battle, you know? Pretty cool how now it is almost like a, swishing a blade around. As funny as Precure Candy was, I do prefer Precure Miyuki. Flaming hair. I can't just that good of a popping sound. Pew, pew, pew. You know, because Kenny doesn't really have the fingers. And then Yayoi. I lost that. She cut my paper. March comes in like a cure. You know, I really should time it one of these days and see how long it takes for them to all to transform. Because I feel like it's a couple minutes. I have a feeling that you're not going to do that. Not a steamroller. It's like gonna run him over with his butt, basically. It's horrible. Just kidding. Really. April Fool's in the combat. Yeah, don't believe anything he says. He's a lying Oni. How dare the bad guy lie to us? The stabbing of Yayoi. You know, like in anime sometimes they have those arrows with words on them that poke into the person. It's basically like that. Yeah, he knows. Yeah. So the paper is going to be the reveal. That's what separates the good people from the bad people, is the desire to apologize for their lies. I'll explain later. I mean, there's not going to really be a better time to explain than now. I will never hate peace. Yeah, Yoi. Think she has the resolve. There it is. Yeah, but then she ran away and spread it like a virus. Yeah, it's all your fault, Happy. She did say that a lot. Yeah, I mean, that is mostly just gonna be happy that you're not leaving. That's probably gonna overpower any kind of, anger. Even though we are kind of in the middle of a battle, guys. But yeah, some things never change. And, you got to appreciate the bad guys, letting them have their heart-to-heart. Some bad guys wouldn't do that. But now they're fully aware that it's April Fool's Day, so no more getting fooled. Whatever, just punch him. Don't believe it, though. Don't believe it. Yeah, he already knows. It's gonna go for the butt roll. The man-spreading butt roll. And kick. Right in the nose. The soft spot. Give him a good thunder. Maybe lower accuracy than Thunderbolt, but it does more damage. Peace, lightning strike. I told you she was Pikachu. One shot, one kill. Now, this is a little bit of truth on this April Fool's Day. You're a failure. Now I gotta explain to everybody else about the lie, but now we're over halfway. Over halfway there. Halfway there. Impressive that they were in sync like that. Yeah, it's a day where it's okay to lie, so you can't get too mad at her. Say. Yeah, you did say that. Yeah, she definitely one that feels the worst. Yeah, that will be very sudden. Yeah, we're just happy to have you around, you know? Nobody wants to say goodbye to you. Ultra happy. The most powerful of happiness. Group huddle? Why? Oh, okay. We're doing this now. Because this is gonna be their April Fools. As she says with a smile. Of course, Miyuki's the worst liar, as expected. There you go. Oh, it's so good. I know the show is called Smile Precure now because it's really hard not to. And there's some more Sakura. Now is up front and center, so that means she get an episode next time. You know, luckily now it is not a follower like Yayoi does. Waku waku doki doki pooty cute. I feel like I could just marathon this show, honestly. I mean, I can't do that when I react to a show because it's obviously a lot more taxing to react to a show than to just watch it privately. I mean, my vocal cords do have their limits, you know. But, like, sometimes I feel like I just want to just pound out 10 episodes. Yay, 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 yay. Waku date, waku waku, doki doki, pooty cute, pumaeru, pooty cute, bum 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 bum. And then just a preview, which I don't watch because, you know, spoilers. But yeah, that was the 9th episode of Smile Precure. Another really good episode, as expected of this show. You know, it's just really been hitting out the bangers for it seems like a while now. You know, obviously for half the show we've gotten so far, it was just getting more and more precures. But so we have to like, you know, have the dynamic of the group kind of established. And now we've actually had a chance for a few episodes to have our full-on group. And I gotta say, I really enjoy them as a group, you know. Individually, they're all really likable characters, and they have some decent chemistry with each other. You know, especially like Akane and Miyuki, I feel like they bounce off each other really well, you know. We like especially enjoy the kind of calling each other out on the Yayoi lie thing. You know, we got that this episode. I definitely enjoyed that. But yeah, even the beginning of the episode was really good. What was it? What was the lie that the mother told? I think hotcakes. She said there were. Yeah, you had time to get up. In which case she was like, "No, thank you, mother. I'm happy right here." But then I made your favorite hotcakes for breakfast, and then eyes wide open, running downstairs. She's like, where are my hotcakes? Damn it! Did you lie to me, mother? Well, she didn't say that, but. But you know today is April 1st and all. I actually didn't know that until she said it, but I do like how she wasn't too mad after she heard it was April Fool's, because yeah, April Fool's is apparently a day where it's okay to lie, so can't be too mad at someone for that. But I don't think we're gonna get much of the parents in the show in general. But what we did, what little we did get of Yayoi's mother was great. Yeah, this part very important. As long as you admit your line afterwards, of course. Unfortunately, this became a little bit difficult to do with Yayoi's lie later in the episode. And Yayoi did fire back at the mother with her own lie. I got myself a boyfriend. It's probably unlikely to happen in a Precure show. But, you know, they don't have meta awareness. They don't know that this is a Precure show. So, that was really cute, though. But we got our titular lie, right? Which was, try to pause that exact frame, but I want to look at it. Maybe it wasn't that, but maybe it was like a little bit after that. Yeah, no way, Yayoi's leaving us. But of course, she's not leaving them at all. But yeah, Candy eating the donuts. How messed up. See, her lie is right about here. I'm moving away. Pretty short lie, but Miyuki definitely had a reaction to it. And then we got, yeah, like I said, the little internal Yayoi that was just so excited about fooling her. And also just literally tomorrow, you know. She probably should have made it like a week from now. That way they wouldn't have been so rushed to get the farewell party and all that. So she would have done herself a big favor by having it be later. It's not like there'd be any downside to making it later, right? So that would have been something Yayoi could have done to help herself out. Although she couldn't have known how things would play out, but that would have been a smart thing to do. So yeah, especially that one shot of the internal Yayoi, just like she was just, I can't do it that fast, but she was just like bobbing left and right, like she was like a doll, you know. But then she was about to tell the truth that she was joking, but she was already gone. She's already telling Akane the lie. You know, Akane would not let Yayoi correct the lie. And then they just kept going about their day, just spreading the lie even further. Eventually all the Precures know about it. And then, you know, everyone else knows about it. And we got the chalkboard written goodbye. We got the card, you know, like sign from everyone sort of thing. We got the everything, really, before you know it. And at that point, she was just like, what am I supposed to do? I'm in front of everyone. Everyone thinks I'm leaving. I'm not leaving. If I tell them the truth, they'll be mad at me. But I can't not tell them the truth because I'm not actually leaving. What do I do? And then just kind of cries, and then they assume she's crying because, well, either because she's sad she's leaving, or she didn't want them to do this big, you know, goodbye sort of thing, right? And tell everyone. Maybe a little column A, maybe a little column B. But she did write a little bit of a manga confession, which unfortunately the bad guy got. That kind of ruins things a little bit, especially because he decides to like weaponize it, basically, you know, because he, even though it's okay to lie on April Fool's Day, what separates the good people from the bad people is the good people admit it's a lie afterwards, whereas the bad people just revel in it and want to watch people squirm and be upset for as long as possible, you know, be as hurt as possible from their lies. So I did enjoy that very clear distinction, because both the good guys and bad guys were enjoying April Fools, but that distinction made a pretty big difference. So it only fails when the person runs away before he can tell the truth. I did lose to Yayoi at rock, paper, scissors. A little upset about that, but it's how it goes sometimes. But the good news is everyone, you know, forgave her in the end, which I knew they would, right? The rest of the show wasn't just going to be like, we have 4 Precures, one ostracized, hated girl that used to be a Precure that everybody just spits out and ignores. That was never going to be the rest of the show. So I was pretty sure they were going to forgive her. But yeah, freaking Oni just using the power of lies for his combat. Freaking dirty. But Yokai was able to see through it and fire back with her peace thunder. Thunder of peace. And was able to resolve everything. Everyone learned the truth. And then we got what was probably one of the best scenes of the episode, which is when they pulled the Uno reverse card on Yayoi. Yeah, still though, it's hard not to hate you for what you did, Yayoi. We got that from Akane. Even the way she elongated the na at the end of that sentence, you could tell, she's just messing with her. I don't like it either. Just all the little shock expressions after each of them says their mean line. I do love how Reika says hers with a smile, though. I, too, must admit I find myself rather loathing you. And Miyuki, she just says me, too. Because, like I said, Miyuki's going to be the worst at lying out of everyone. That's to be expected. Because that's just her nature. So, basically, all 4 of them more or less said it. I mean, Miyuki just kind of piggybacked off of it. I don't think she could bring herself to actually say the word hate or anything like that. So she did what she could to play along. But I feel like if they didn't tell her the truth within 30 seconds, she would have broke down, cried pretty hard there. But luckily they did. Just in unison, just kidding. Yeah, which means we actually think the opposite. We all really like you, Yayoi. Just such a sweet scene at the end there. It was so good. I'm so glad we had that scene, because that really made the episode go from being a 9 to a 10. That little Uno reverse card. We hate you, not really. April Fools, we love you. That was so good. Because obviously, yeah, it was very much a one-way street with Yayoi fooling them, so we needed to have that. We needed to have them fooling her, to bring balance, especially all the trouble she caused them. A little bit of payback, right? That's not malice driven or anything like that, just, a little bit of innocent, friendly payback. So it was all so good. I still think I preferred the previous episode over this one, but this was certainly up there. This was also top tier episode. Really enjoyed it. Great to have more Yayoi. Hopefully we can get some more focus on the other characters too. But I'm not sure which one I would prefer out of everyone that's left. Because obviously the one before this episode was Miyuki, so she had her episode. I guess it was more of a candy, but it was Miyuki, out of the Precures. See, I mean, getting more Reiko would be pretty cool. I don't know, I just wanted to see more of her family life. I think that would be nice. Because we got to see Yayoi's mom this episode. Got to see how great she is. But yeah, that's all I really have to say. So thank you for watching, and hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.